Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We are going to start question number 6 of exercise 1.2 class 11 maths. Okay, here we have to find lambda using this equation. This is z1 by z2 plus lambda in the modulus equals square root of lambda plus 2, where z1 is 3 plus iota and z2 is 1 plus iota. So first of all, we are going to put the values of z1 and z2 and then we are going to rationalize it. So putting the values, Putting the values of z1 and z2, we get 3 plus iota whole divided by 1 plus iota plus lambda in the modulus sign equals square root of lambda plus 2. Now the next step would be to rationalize this. Rationalization means to multiply and divide. Just let me write it here. First, okay, now to multiply and divide it with the conjugate of the complex number in the denominator. Now denominator is 1 plus iota, so we have to find its conjugate and write it over here. So its conjugate will be 1 minus iota. We just have to change the sign of the imaginary part of the complex number. And here again we have to write 1 minus iota plus lambda equals square root of lambda plus 2. Now in the next step we have to multiply these two terms, so we get 3 into 1 minus iota plus iota into 1 minus iota whole divided by 1 plus iota into 1 minus iota plus lambda whole in modulus equals square root of lambda plus 2. Now here we have to multiply these terms, so we get 3 minus 3 iota plus iota minus iota square whole divided by, here in the denominator we get the formula a plus b into a minus b, where a is 1 and b is iota. Its formula is a plus b into a minus b equals a square minus b square. So we are going to write here a square minus b square, 1 square minus iota square, it's plus lambda over here equals square root of lambda plus 2. Now moving towards the next step, we get this is equals to minus 1, because we know that iota square equals minus 1, so iota square is minus 1. That minus into minus brings us plus 1, so 3 plus 1 equals 4. 4 minus 3 iota plus iota gives us 2 iota whole divided by 1 square is 1 minus as it is, and then this iota square gives us minus 1, so we are going to write it in the brackets, plus lambda equals square root of lambda plus 2. Okay, I'm doing the next step over here. So we get 4 minus 2 iota whole divided by 1 minus into minus becomes plus, and 1 plus 1 brings us 2 plus lambda in modulus gives us square root of lambda plus 2. Now we are going to divide both of these terms by 2, so we get 2 minus iota plus lambda equals square root of lambda plus 2. So now we are going to separate the real and imaginary parts. 2 plus lambda is the real part, minus iota is the imaginary part, equals square root of lambda plus 2. Now this symbol means to find the magnitude, and we know that magnitude equals square root of a square plus b square when z equals a plus b iota. So here a is the real part and b is the imaginary part, so real part square plus imaginary part square with whole square root is the formula of magnitude. So we are going to write it over here, square root into real part square, real part is 2 plus lambda whole square, and imaginary part is minus iota, so we are going to write plus into minus iota whole square and with a square root equals square root of lambda plus 2. Now squaring both sides, it's equal to square root of, this square root is cancelled with the square of this. So 2 plus lambda whole square is a plus b whole square. I'm going to write this formula over here. A plus b whole square gives us a square plus b square plus 2ab. So here it becomes 2 square plus lambda square plus 4 lambda plus, now iota square equals lambda plus 2, because this square cancels the square root, and then we find 2 square is 4 plus iota square. Iota square equals -1, so it is -1 over here, plus lambda square plus 4 lambda, and then bringing these lambda into over here, so it becomes minus lambda minus 2 equals 0. Now lambda square plus 4 lambda minus lambda gives us 3 lambda. 4 minus 1 is 3 and 3 minus 2 is 1. So we write here 1 equals 0. Now we are going to use a quadratic formula. Oops. Just wait for a while. Okay, using quadratic formula. Quadratic formula is lambda equals minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac whole divided by 2a, where a is equal to, here a is 1, b is 3 and c is 1. So a equals 1 comma b equals 3 comma c equals 1. So lambda equals minus 3 plus minus square root of 3 square is 9 minus 4 into a into c is 1. So we get, okay, now divided by 2 into a, 2 into 1s are 2. Lambda equals minus 3 plus minus square root of 9 minus 4 is 5 whole divided by 2. This is our answer. Thank you so much.